Aloha.
Okay, this is my intentions for the tasting for Georgia today. Okay, and this is the one I've got. It's a red. There is a label. I don't know if they can see it properly, but it's chilled because it is summer. Okay.
It's 39 degrees summer today.
Okay, I'll stop complaining. Okay, here we go.
Did you just say aloha?
I said hello.
Ah, thought you.
I've already poured for you.
Give me your cheap glasses. Can I take off my...
Yes, yes, yes.
I told you it's cheap glasses you brought out. Shame.
Georgia can't stand using my Gabriel glass.
Gabriel glass. Okay.
I brought Georgia out of hibernation. He's afraid he might melt.
I'm made of sugar after all, so I probably would know. We're almost 40 degrees today.
I'll taste you just now.
Summery Smith. Let's get back to the wine. Dark ruby red.
Okay,
Tense color.
go through the normal rigmarole.
No, I'm gonna give you.
Where, what?
Can I start? You mind if I start?
Go.
Okay. Alora, I gave you dark ruby red color. I don't think the wine's very young, but it's also not old either. I'm hovering between two.
Like you.
I see. Between 2 and 4 years old.
Okay.
Okay. In other words, between 40 and 60. Dark cherries, raspberries.
There's a density about it.
It's quite what's the word I'm looking for? Smoky, very smoky, nice way.
Smoky.
Yes, I think it's smoky.
You said smoky.
Smoky cherries.
It's more like cherry tobacco.
Dust, cherry tobacco. I wouldn't know that. It's got a little bit of spice.
Like Black Forest cake kind of thing.
Spice, not Black Forest cake, spice.
Yeah.
But yes, warm spice. Black Forest cake, that's the cherry, the Black Forest cake, I think.
Okay,
that I'm picking up.
gotcha. Taste.
You see, now on the nose, I had 2 varietals in mind. And on the palate, it's thrown both out of the window. I had Cabernet Sauvignon in mind, and I had Cabernet Franc.
But you said cherry. Won't you want dark fruit?
Black cherries.
No, you're changing color. You said red cherry.
Moeilijk.
You said red cherry.
Moeilijk, Smith.
Okay.
Tannins, not overpowering. They're there, but for me, they're not overpowering.
I had to take my tongue twice.
Okay,
around twice.
that's your problem. And then
Okay.
I think the alcohol is not dominating on the palate, but it's not low. So probably hovering between 13.5%, 14%. I don't think it's cool climate. I think it's I don't know if it's warm climate, but yeah, probably going towards a warm mid climate.
He's getting
I think
touchy because he
this-
can't figure it out.
I think this wine, it's not some. If it's not Cabernet Sauvignon, if it's not Cabernet Franc, you're gonna say it's probably Merlot. But no, it's not Merlot. No, I've tasted enough Merlots. This is not a Merlot. If it is a Merlot, it is.
Okay, what do you call it? Call it.
Not Merlot.
Okay.
Probably not Cabernet Sauvignon. Probably I can't. It's not something I
Call
taste very
it.
often.
Give me one.
I can't.
It is Carmenere.
Like I drink Carmenere every single day of my life, and twice on a Friday.
Well, if you were going towards Merlot or maybe Cab, it's kind of there. Well,
But Carmenere is not the family of Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc.
no. So Carmenere, Chile has done with Carmenere what
They're the biggest producers of Carmenere.
what Argentina has done with Malbec. But what's very interesting is now that we've seen it in South Africa, people are doing wonderful, beautiful things with it. And Lozarn, I mean, it's a newish farm. I think the maiden vintage was in 2017.
Is this a 17?
Then Robertson, this vintage, is a 17, yes. And what's interesting, it goes back to Amy Sedgwick. I mean, she was the daughter of Captain Sedgwick, that was the founder of Old Brown Sherry. And then their whole history of escaping the First World War, ending up or settling in Luzern, which was in Switzerland. And that's where I think where the heritage or the name comes from, Luzern. And then how her daughter, then Amy, her daughter Kay, then farmed with ducks in Robertson, and she had a son who then planted vines, and and he had 3 sons, and one of them is now
History 101.
farming. So that's how. So obviously, with the skeleton of the duck, I love that, just that faint image of the duck, and it's
Yeah,
quite
it's very
sexy. And if you go on their website is it's got all these warm colors, and I love it. It's beautiful.
Any idea on the price by any chance?
No, I will figure it's more expensive. It punches really up there. So
I'd
I'm
93,
not sure.
94 quite easily in my books.
Yeah, I scored it.
Well,
I scored it 92.
Okay.
Just because I thought it was quite right. Not that I'm against that.
That's warm climate. It's Robertson.
Yeah,
No?
I think it's unashamedly warm climate. It's beautiful, but it's got a vibrancy about it. I think the wine is beautifully managed. Nothing is out of kilter. It's a superb wine.
It is
Yeah?
exceptional. Thank
Did
you.
you enjoy that?
This has been around the house for a while, hasn't it?
Yes,
You
the
told
idea
me
was
about it a year ago, if I'm
No.
not mistaken.
no, about 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
Shows you how long
The
I've
idea
been.
was to give it to you in lockdown, but then anyway,